Have you gotten comfortable? Are you procrastinating? Are you evading your own greatness? Are you surrounding yourself with people that can nourish you? Are you challenging yourself? Are you experimenting? Are you learning something different? Is your life an adventure or is it boring? Where have you been?
When you're pursuing your greatness, you live from a place of the willingness to live life courageously, to be willing to take chances, to become a risk taker, to make impact, to go beyond believing to knowing, to lean not unto your own understanding, to feel within yourself there's some cause, there's something that's bigger than me, but I'm never alone in facing this.
See, we don't have the courage, and that's what it takes, courage. It takes guts to do that which you know you need to do. If you don't have the courage to act, life many times will move on you and make you act. Life will whoop your butt so bad. You will be so miserable, you will catch so much hell, you say, yes, I will do it. What do you want me to do? Take me. And you've got some idea, some dream that you might have to go back and brush it off and look at it again and say, I've got to do this. This is my stuff. This is what I'm supposed to do. This is why I showed up. Where are you going with your life? What decisions are you making right now as you look into the future? It's necessary that you get outside of your comfort zone. It's necessary that you develop some new relationships where you can learn from people. It's necessary that you do reading, that you do research. It's necessary, if you're already involved in some business, that you don't be satisfied with where you are. If you want to make it today, it's necessary for you to constantly look at ways of getting better. Not only is it possible for you to have your dream, and it's necessary for you to challenge yourself to go after it and get better and leverage relationships that can help you get to where you want to go. But it's you. The major key to your reaching your dream, your living up to your greatness, your making your contribution is you.
Live your life like you're the hero in your movie. And right now, pretend you're in the part of the movie that starts and it shows you as a loser.
If I got to fight to get you in the gym, that's a problem.
I'm just saying, for real, some of you broke and you still entertained. I'm talking about those of you who are complaining about your job. You ain't got no money and you sitting here complaining about, but then you watching all the TV programs.
I'm never going to feel like doing the things that are tough or difficult or uncertain or scary or new, so I need to stop waiting until I feel like it. We all have a habit of hesitating.
The idea isn't going to execute itself. And the book isn't going to write itself. And the weights out in the gym, they're not going to move themselves. You have to do it, and you have to do it now.
But there's a motherfucker out there who wants what you have, who wants the position you are, who wants the job you have, who wants the wife that you have, or the husband. There's someone out there hungry and wants everything you can have.
Every lie needs a liar. And when it comes to trading, the biggest lie is do this and you won't lose money.
Easy, man, I don't want to talk to you. I want to deal with you. You don't make me feel dumber. You know, you're going to lower my level. I don't think so.
The reason why you're so lazy is not because you don't have the ability. You're so lazy because your dream's so small.
I believe in myself every day. I know I make mistakes. I know I'm not perfect. But I am not lazy. You can keep sleeping. I'm going to keep working.
They say things like, I'll start Monday. It's not my fault. It's not fair. I'm too damn tired. Or my personal favorite, I don't have enough time. They have a loser mentality through and through. And until they recognize that the problem is them, they'll never improve.
I know many talented people who had a great deal of potential, but they never realized their greatness, and they will end up going to their grave with all their good stuff still in them.
You will be tested, and how you face that test and how you overcome that test determines the rest of your life.
You got to have something that is inside of you, something that fires you up, something that drives you, something that gives you more power than you've ever had in your life.
Your life comes down to your decisions, and if you change your decisions, you will change everything.
The best of the best, they don't sleep, they keep working. What are you gonna do?
Where do I start? And when's the best time to start? I have a very simple answer for that. Here and now.
Wake up every single day thinking about how can I change my life? How can I stand on the stage with the giants? I realize that everything I ever dreamed of lives in the sky, and I must jump every single day to go reclaim what's mine. And that's royalty. As long as you believe in that very gift that you have in the bottom of your stomach, that fire that burns, that dream that wakes you up in the middle of the night and have you screaming to the sun, rise, so I can go after this dream. That is the very thing that you should chase every single day. It's you versus you. Your dream versus the world. You're gonna have to be phenomenal in everything you do because everyone in the world is chasing greatness. And what do you do when a man is going 100 miles per hour and you haven't even started the engine yet? Embrace being the individual that they say cannot do. The best gifts come from the bottom. They will not see you coming as you rise, as you work every single day, tirelessly, for what you dream of. Now if you turned your back on me, I promise I'm gonna make you turn around. You will call me king. You will call me king. We gotta make this decision in our lives today, kings and queens, that we will not be ordinary. We will be great. You have an everlasting potential, and as long as you have a heartbeat, as long as you have air in your lungs, you have an opportunity to change this world, change your life, and live your dream today. We will be kings.
When you wake up early, it's just you. The world can wait, right? Emails can wait. Text messages can wait. The boardroom can wait. The playing field can wait. The court can wait. Everything can wait. And I can get dialed in with what I've been called to do. I can get dialed in with why I'm here. What is my purpose without any outside influences or stimuli? I don't need coffee right now. I don't need alcohol. I don't need an outside stimuli to get my day jump started. I just need to get up and get dialed in. We want to be successful, but we don't want to get dialed in on a morning routine. It's unbelievable to me how much we want success, but we don't want structure. Put away the devices, put away the distractions, put away the outside stimuli and the influences and all of the voices and get dialed in. If you're listening to me, let this be a moment of transformation and motivation, but let this moment not just move you, but change you to take action. Why am I here? What have I been placed on this earth to do? All of a sudden, when I wake up and the world is sleeping, I get a different perspective. I can get my agenda, my targets, and my aims crystallized in my head. And whatever becomes clear in my head, I can hold in my hand, period. All of us has this power within us, this force of nature that we have not tapped into. There's another level. Life is lived on levels, and these levels are unlocked by taking action. My question to you is, Will you take action and do something out of your paradigm? If you're going to obliterate programs and patterns, then you've got to do something different. Shake it up. Wake up early, man. Get up. It's time for an identity shift. It's time for elevation in your relationships and in your health and in your mindset and in your approaches and in your strategies. It's time to get into this space of innovation. It's your time. It's your turn. The wait is over. Get up and give back to yourself. If you're listening to me, get up, get up, get up, get up. It's time to go.
Do you really need prop capital to make quit your day job money with trading? Well,
Most people don't feel like waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Do it because you don't feel like doing it. You need to be the person that does it even if they don't feel it, but they do it because they're called to. Everybody wants to unleash greatness within them, and everybody wants to be their best selves, but you're going to have to do stuff you don't feel like doing in order to get there. And so if we want to step into this transformative experience, then I need to have a competitive advantage over the competition. Where you say, man, I'm in competition with nobody, just me. And I get that, and I've said that. But the truth of the matter is if you don't do something the other man is not doing, then you're going to get knocked off. If you want longevity, if you want sustainability, if you want to scale, if you want peak performance, if you're going to do something in your bloodline, if you're going to pass something down generationally, if you're going to be a light, if you're going to do something that's never been done, then sometimes you're going to have to get up when you don't feel like it. If we're going to unleash this untapped potential, then I have to do something that's going to break the current paradigms that I've been living under. I got to do something that's going to obliterate the status quo. What you're going to discover about waking up at a certain time, specifically at a time you don't feel like it, that after a while, you will love it. Once you get that itch, once you smell that potential, all of a sudden the world opens up to you, and 3 a.m., 4 a.m. is no longer a burden. It's just what you do. And you don't even need an alarm clock to go off because your passion awakens you. Your passion. You can go 3-4 hours of sleep and you're ready to go again because something inside of you is saying, I gotta achieve something. You got work to do. So make that decision that there's no turning back. And so we want to become unstoppable. When we want to be resilient, but we don't want to do what's impossible for most people. For most people, 3 a.m. is just like it's impossible in their mind. They don't even think about it. It's something they're just not going to do. They're going to get up at 7, 8, 9, 10. And so you've got to do what's impossible for most people in order to be that unstoppable force of nature. And I am
all right, sound like he's saying it's time to wake up. Wake up, let's get on it. Good morning and God bless you. What? Let's all be glad and rejoice in it. Let us all. Hope you all had a wonderful night of rest, feeling rejuvenated, and are ready to get your day started. Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. Welcome to the jungle. Yesterday, I was not on, had some family business to take care of. I did post up some trades that I was taking. And I wasn't thinking, but I posted them all right over here on this side. But I should have put them over here. And what happened? Every time we hit TP, it covered up the numbers that I put in. Well, every trade that was called hit TP. So it was a great day. I don't know if you all were able to, see those or get in on those because of that. But I did check in every now and then to just look and see if anybody had any questions or had something to say. So, yeah. Good morning. Good morning. Hey. She has, I need to put in over 500 pips on Ethereum. It's cool, cool, cool. Getting it in. I mean, there are pips out here to be got. All you got to do is line yourself up to get them. Good morning, Omar. So, looking at UJ, excuse me, as we can see, we do have, pullback that's taking place right here. But it does look like we are still in a buyer's market on UJ. Still in a buyer's market. But it looks real iffy. It looks like, I could change my mind at any moment here. See? I don't feel like playing with that. I don't feel like messing with that. Tay, top of the morning, wealthy awakening. Good morning. All right. So it looks like, kind of hard to say. Looks like this may pull back some more before it starts to drop down. But I am seeing signs of the market resisting. We have a nice little resistance level here. Still, it's tricky. It's tricky to rock a rhyme, That's right, on time. It's tricky. It's tricky. So just zooming out so I can look and see if I have ta-da that I can use. Get us an entry and a TP. And we should be having some consolidation going on for a minute because we do have news coming up. So there's red photo news in about 39 minutes for US. Red photo news, 39 minutes. So really, excuse me. Then we have more red photo news in like an hour, 50 some minutes. So in 30 minutes, there's red photo news. In like 54 minutes, we have red, orange, and green. So low impact and medium impact news. So we could be expecting some sideways action, which is a good time to sit on your hands. We can put some stuff on the charts. Just wait. But you never know which way the news is going to move the market. Never know. So let's just take a round look. Let's just take a round and look. Sounds good to me. Let's just take a round and look at what's going on in the markets. So it's a very bad habit to get in if you do not have experience to try to put trades in before the news hits if you don't know what you're doing. Sometimes the markets will consolidate for days because of news. Okay. So you want to be mindful of that. So it looks like market has been pushing up. Top of the morning, Jeff. Looks like we have a downtrend going on here. It's been trending up for so long. Look like it's starting to move down. So see if we could find a position that looks decent. And if you're a pip eater, you look at this, you should have an alert on this trade as well. So I see something was called this morning at like 6 in the morning. So I'm going to set up for a sell stop. Let it do what it do. All right. GBP USD. Sell stop action. Excuse me. Remember to be mindful that there is news coming. Okay. Be mindful. So my entry on this trade is 1.248. 802. My TP on this trade is 1.24696. All right, that's what I'm looking at there. I even can do a sale here on NU. Could. So I'm looking at it. If you see what I see, it's possibilities. Some possibilities right here. And that's all it is. It's possibilities. It's basically just waiting for it to do something that makes me react a different way. For every action, there's a reaction, boss. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do that. So going in on NU, no order. Going for the buysy wysies. Nope, it's gonna be a sell stop today. Sell stop entry is going to be 0.5. Make sure you get that point in. 0.58932. And TP is going to be 0.58831. Just like that, I'm in. Just like that. All right. So we look at chef. So yeah, right wrong row. Right wrong row. Not if I gotta think about it, I'm out. Not sticking around. One thing about me, I like easy trades. I really don't like the struggles. If I gotta
Times will move on you. And
if I had to think about it, then I don't want to be involved. I don't want to do it. So looking for the easy way out, looking for the easy money. That's what I want. Okay. So see, we got the push down. But what I would like to see is for it to come back up. Now, there's a lot of pulling down that it could do. There's a lot. So again, like if I got to think about it, then I just move on to the next one. Not too much thinking here. It's not. You can see it. Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. All right. So I'm looking at see if I can get me a buy stop in. We're about 40 minutes away from you. So this consolidation that's going on is to be expected. Y'all could tell I went through and cleaned house, got rid of all those lines that was on the chart. Remember when I used to sit up and just mark up the charts? Be on there for hours, just marking. Can't tell you the last time I did that. It's been years. There may be people that say, well, you're missing out because I make money marking up my charts. And that's cool. It's beautiful. Well, guess what? Me not marking up my chart makes time. And time is something that you can't buy. So, yeah. Make all the money you want. But if you don't take the time to enjoy what's really important, then the money isn't worth it. So, it's really allowed me to spend the time with my fam. I even like this. I like that. Three buffalo gals. Three buffalo gals going around the outside, around the outside, around the outside. All right. So let's do a buy stop on CJ. In fact, CJ owed me some money. Come here with that money you owe me, CJ. So my entry for here is going to be 114.5. 845. 114.845. TP is going to be 114.747. There's going to be another day coming up, maybe next week, where I will not be here, and I will set up kind of like I did yesterday. Except I will have the trades over here on this side. Have a field trip with a very special lady. I think I did that wrong. I just called that trade out. The sale, the TP is actually the entry. So my daughter has a field trip and we'll be going to the zoo. So I will not be live that day, but I will come on here and get on early and post up my results. Not my results, the trades that I'm taking. So entry for this trade is 114.747. 114.747. And then the TP is going to be 114.845. 114.845. That's the TP. All right, we are 10 minutes away from opening bell, and I'm looking for one more. Can I get one more? Can I get one more volunteer? All right. So we just got GJ. CJ, let's check out GJ. See what GJ is doing. GJ is pushing down, but I'm looking for a nice move to the upside for CJ. Y'all can see the power. Like and sub to the scribe. Like and sub to the scribe to the channel. All right, we got an entry on GBP USD. We have an entry on GBP USD. Starting to move and groove. We've just hit, nope, not even hit opening bell yet. So things are already starting to move, but we got to be careful because of what? Don't forget, it's just getting on. We do have news coming. Okay. So be mindful of that and look out. Look out, look out, look out, look out. I want to keep my partner in the back real lowski woski. Don't want to scare anybody this morning. We got LL with us. Real low blow in the back. Real low, low. Gotta watch it so it's not overpowering. Know some of y'all still waking up this morning. All right. So let's turn that orange. And let's see if we could find us one mer. One mer. So CJ, let's take a look at AUD US to the D. Okay, I see it. Can y'all see it? Can you smell what the rock is cooking? All right. So from here, easy peasy, skeezy, right? Put in a sell stop. See if we can find some stuff laying around. The king of crowd rockers finally really is back. Trading bells, trading bells, trading bells rock. Choc is around the clock. Hips will be dropping and we will thank God. What a Choc and bell rock. All right. Let's do that. It's gonna be good enough. Let's get this entry in before this thing wants to come down here and holler at us. AUDUSD. Get it in. Lock it in. Find it. Find your ADUSD. Put in a sell stop. Let's go. Point for the entry 648, 648, 21. That is again point 648, 21 for the entry. And then the TP is going to be point 648, 21. That is TP. Oh, what am I doing? I'm sorry. I did that all wrong. Is this AU? Let me go back. Let me make sure. All right, entry. The entry for this one is 0.648. $21. And then the TP is 647.14. All right. It gives us 4, y'all. Gives us 4, and we are 3 minutes away from opening bell, and we are sitting right here, coming up on the news. All right. News should be dropping in 17 minutes. 17 minutes. So we got 17 minutes. Make sure that y'all could be so kind to hit that thumbs up. Like, subscribe, and share. Really appreciate it. All right, I'm gonna get back to some motivational speaking to this news drop. Let's go.
I'm an advocate for rest. Don't get me wrong. Like, we got to get rest. We need to sleep. I understand that, but there are seasons and timetables, and there are rooms I've got to walk into, and there are hands that I have to shake, and there are contracts that I have to sign, and there are deals that I have to close that are going to require me to lose sleep sometimes. And so if I believe in the power of the future, then I got to be willing to get up. Break through. Do something you've never done. Start your day at a time where it is a sacrifice until it becomes an obsession. I get up early when the competition is sleeping. I get a competitive advantage in the marketplace. I get peace and quiet and some solitude where I can focus on me. I can condition myself. I can prepare myself. I can accomplish more by getting up earlier. When people are sleeping and I am working, by the time they wake up, bam, I'm already done. I'm done. I'm in a flow state. I can break out of the monotony. I can break out of the mundane. I can snap out of autopilot and step into that powerful driving force that is within me to help me unleash my untapped potential, period. Waking up early gets me in touch with myself. It gets me in tune, it gets me in motion, it gets me in flow, where I can perform my best. And I can get hyper-focused on what matters most, and I can eliminate distractions, and everything that was hindering me, all of a sudden, wham, I hit a state of elevation. Everything that was toxic, everything that was not for me, everything that was not life-giving, I can get very clear on the future. It is time for transformation. It is time to unlock resilience and ignite energy and vitality. It's going to increase productivity. It's going to shift your identity. And it's going to unlock the dimension of unstoppable momentum. If you want this, then try it for 1 week.
Have you ever wondered how the world's currencies are traded? The foreign exchange market
you got to have care to have passion. And you hear people say all the time, I don't care. If that's you, you don't have passion. You got to care, okay? You got to care if we win or lose. You got to care if we come in last place. You got to care if I don't win a championship, I'm going to be pissed off. You got to care if you get divorced. You got to care if you file bankruptcy. You got to care if you don't get the 3.0 GPA you shooting for. You fill in your goals. You fill in your blanks. You fill in your dreams. You fill in your goals. And at the end of the day, let me tell you something, champ. You got to care. Because if you don't care, guess what? It ain't going to happen. If you don't care, guess what? You ain't going to grind. If you don't care, guess what? You're going to quit when it's getting tough. If you don't care, you're going to throw in the towel. So I'm here to tell you, the first thing we got to do is get you to care about your future, get you to care about your goals, get you to care about succeeding, get you to care about failing. Let me tell you something. If you go into a jungle, there's two people who care. That lion, that gazelle. That gazelle wants to live another day, and that lion wants to eat so he can live another day. And let me tell you who's gonna win that battle. The one who cares the most. Because that lion knows if I give all my energy at this gazelle, and if I miss the gazelle, if I don't catch the gazelle, I've exerted all this energy and I don't get to eat, I gotta waste another day to eat, I'm in trouble because I won't have the same strength tomorrow. I won't have the same focus tomorrow. I won't have the same drive tomorrow. I won't have the same energy tomorrow. So I got to care enough that I see this opportunity, I see that gazelle coming by, I gotta get it. But on the other hand, that gazelle is like, man, if I can elude this lion, I can live another day. If I can elude this lion, I can get home to my family. If I can elude this lion, I can get home to my babies. If I can elude this lion, I can get my family out the projects. If I can elude this lion, we can get off welfare. If I can elude this lion, I can get out of bankruptcy. If I can elude this lion just one more day, maybe I can get off drugs. If I can just elude this lion, even in the jungle, the lion and the gazelle, the one who's gonna win is the one who cares the most. And I don't care where you are in life. I don't even care what your lot is in life. I don't care where your mama is. I don't care what your daddy is. I don't care what they did. I don't care how they are. I don't care your background. I don't care what house you're in. I don't care what neighbor you from. I don't care what side of the track that you're on. All I'm telling you right now is that until you care, you can't get to A. Inside your company, who cares the most? Inside your division, who cares the most? Inside your family, who cares the most? We gotta care, man. And if that lion is hungry enough, and if he care enough, he gonna get that gazelle. And if that gazelle is fast enough and elusive enough, that gazelle gonna get away. When you wake up in the morning, every day, you gotta care. And you gotta live your life like you a lion. You gotta live your life like you are that gazelle. What are you doing with your mind? What are you doing with your mentality? What are you doing with your mindset that's going to position you to make sure that when this is over, you benefit from this break? I'm stuck in the house, just like you. Now I'm wearing masks, just like you. Now I'm wearing gloves, just like you. I'm checking on my 96-year-old grandmother, just like you. I'm checking on my 80-year-old mother, just like you. I'm making sure my kids are being smart and washing my hands, just like you. But because I'm home, that means I don't care anymore. Because I'm home don't mean my purpose goes away. Because I'm home, I can't talk into a microphone, so I talk into a phone. I talk into a computer. I talk into softwares. I talk into Facebook. I talk into Instagram. And tonight I'm talking to Twitter. Why? You already know. Because I care. Now, can I ask you a question? What is it about your future that you need to do to get to where you want to be? And once you understand that, you got to put yourself in a mindset that you want to disappoint you. You don't want to disappoint you. Because if you're okay disappointing you, it's almost impossible to get better. What's that one thing that's holding you back from your next level? And once you understand what that one thing is, now you're halfway there. Now we can figure out, okay, if we can improve this one thing and get 10% better every year, in 5 years, we won't even recognize your business. We won't recognize your life. We won't recognize you. Why? Because you got exponentially better. And that's important to me because a part of my purpose And the reason I'm on this earth to help you get better. You can't afford to stay the same. Wherever you want to be in life, you just gotta care enough, man. When that setback comes, so when that hater shows up, so when that rejection shows up, so when that setback shows up, so when that doubt shows up, so when that soreness shows up, so it don't matter. You gotta want it bad enough. I've had my teeth knocked out. I got screws in my feet. Let me tell you something. It don't matter. Why? Because I care.
This app on my phone called Audible helps pay for my bills.
When I got inducted into the Hall of Fame for motivational speakers, I was sitting at a table and a young lady came up to me. She says, "Wow, Walter, you're going into the Hall of Fame. That is so cool. Aren't you excited?" I said, "Yeah, I'm excited." She said, "You don't act like it." But you know what I told her? After getting cut out the NBA, you know what I told her? After making minimum in the NBA, you know what I told her? After crying in my wife's arms, after I got cut out the NBA, you know what I told her? For the first time in my life, I expected to be here. For the first time in my life, I shot for the A and I got it. For the first time in my life, I went for the throat and I got it. For the first time in my life, I went to be number one and I got it. For the first time in my life, I wasn't happy with getting a C anymore. For the first time in my life, I made up my mind to be an A student, and I expected to be an A student, and guess what? I got the A. I talked to people in Australia and London and Cyprus and Africa, all over the world, because I just wanted to get the A because I cared enough. For the first time in my life, I didn't talk myself out of it. For the first time in my life, I wasn't happy being average. For the first time in my life, I made up my mind that I'm going to be an A student no matter what. I've been motivating people for 19 years. And I'm a Hall of Fame speaker, which means I'm good at what I do. But the only reason I'm good at what I do, watch this.
Red folder news in 5 minutes. Red folder news in 5 minutes for USA.
Judge a person not by what they accomplished, but what they had to overcome for their accomplishment. People that are hungry have zero excuses for not pursuing their dreams. And they come back again and again and again. They operate like Willie Jolly, who said that a setback is a setup for a comeback. I've got a saying, if life knocks you down, try and land on your back, because if you can look up, you can get up. You can get up. You can get up. Get up. I'm training people to get into their greatness, to begin to develop the courage to pursue dreams beyond their comfort zones. Because in order to do something you've never done, you've got to become someone you've never been. When you're pursuing your greatness, you don't know what your limits are, so you act like you don't have any. There's never a shortage of opportunities. It's just a shortage of thinking. Because some things are taught and some things are caught. When I was in the 5th grade, they put me back from the 5th grade into the 4th grade. I failed again in the 8th grade. I have no college training. So being identified and labeled as DT, the dumb twin, it gave me a lot of things to overcome. And so there was no one to dispute.
Also dropped the trade.
And I bought it.
Also dropped the trade over on Facebook. Facebook is tradable, not audible, tradable. All right. Countdown coming up on that news, 4 minutes. We have an entry on GBPUSD. Did not get a bell ringing or rocking, but we are on and popping. That was a wrap. That was a wrap. Y'all better stop playing with me. That was a wrap. Ooh, rap.com. So we moving and grooving. We been had a doggone entry on GU. No wonder we didn't get a bell ringing. L Cool J, take that back. Don't y'all laugh at me. Get no. Let's take a look at Cat. Cat is pulling back. Going the opposite way. Yeah. Look like we got a retest going on. So what I could be expecting, boss, is for come on, come on. You wanna do me like that? Don't do me like that. I could be expecting for it to come down to like right here. Test this, take back off, go to the upside. This here, when it's playing out, because this is a good spot for it to test and come back. So this zone has already been tested. Now let's see if it's gonna drop after giving us a double top. Come on, y'all. Y'all hear the lyrics? Y'all hear the lyrics? I'm not even trying. Y'all can sit there and act like if y'all want to. When I blow up and make it on BET and be interviewed by Donnie Simpson, don't act like you know me then. I gotta be in the time machine to go back and get interviewed by Donnie Simpson. Some of y'all too young to remember that. Some of y'all don't know about the box. Back in my days, videos wasn't on 24/7. We had one channel came on was the box, channel 8. Never came in clear. Never came in clear enough, but you get somebody to hold the antenna, put some aluminum foil on it or something. Then we can get videos on the box. You could call in and actually pay for the video you wanted to see. That wasn't happening at my house. We couldn't even accept a collect call. My son was asking me for a cell phone. Told me you need a cell phone. For what? What if I'm at school? I need to call you. I said, go to the office. Go to the office. What if I'm not at school? Then go to a payphone. What if I don't have money to make a phone call? Call me collect. What is that? Oh gosh. You kids. My mother used to want us to call her when we wanted her to pick us up at the skating ring. So the code was, when we're ready, we'll call you collect. And when she get that collect call, there's a recording. It will let you record your name. So when a person answers the phone, it would say, you've received a collect call from, and you would say, Choc, Chocinhood. And then when the phone rings, the other person will pick it up and say, you have a collect call coming from Chocinhood. Do you accept the call? And you could say yes or no. So when the recording would say your name, we would say, Ma, we ready? And she would answer the phone and say, You have a collect call from Ma, we ready? And then she would hang up and just come and get us. Wasn't putting a dime in the payphone for that. Call collect. So hitting our zone, starting to come back up. Looks good. And you, mm, still consolidating. We should be news just dropped. Missed it 2 minutes ago. So see what happens. All right. So we're shaking and baking. Now brace yourself because we have one, two red folders coming up. One, two, three, four low impact, and one medium news folder coming up for USA. So when top of the next hour, it's gonna get sticky around here. hold on to your bonnets and your knee-high stockings. The news could blow them off.
Even if you are told a lie, faith comes by hearing and hearing and hearing. You hear it often enough, it becomes your reality. Perception, not challenge, becomes real for you. Someone's opinion of you does not have to become your reality. So if you can track failure, you can also track success. You have greatness in you. I don't know you, but here's what I know based upon my own experience. You have greatness in you, that you have the ability to do more than you could ever begin to imagine. You have greatness in you. There's a presence in each and every one of us that waits and listens to the voice of the genuine in yourself. It will.
I just want to say something. That is so true. Do you know I was walking around lying to myself for a long time. Lied to my kids. They didn't even know it, but they fell for it. I would be walking into a room. I would be coming down the stairs, walking into their room, wherever they were at. And before I was seen, I was heard. And I would say in a very loud voice, "Ladies and gentlemen, stand to your feet, get ready to clap your hands, make some noise, get ready to give some hugs if you have brushed your teeth and washed your face, because here comes the master trader." And they were so silly. They would start clapping and screaming and hollering. And then I would walk in the room or walk down the stairs or walk up the stairs. And before I knew it, they had started calling me the master trader. My son has in his phone, Daddy the Master Trader. They changed my name on, I think, on YouTube, no, on like our Netflix account, my profile to Master Trader. I was like, yeah, Master Trader. Sometimes people have called me a Master Trader, and I was like, nah, 'cause I really don't feel like one. I don't think I've done enough to deserve it. But I think that's the problem with us too, is that a lot of times we won't give ourselves the credit that we deserve. So call it as you see it. Have the faith.
Will be perhaps the only God you will ever have or hear. And if you cannot hear it all of your life, will be spent on the ends of strings that somebody else pulls. When you recognize your greatness, no one will ever pull your strings. You are different. You were created on purpose with a purpose to manifest that purpose through you. You will never exercise authority and dominion over your life until you exercise authority and dominion over what you are not. Most people go through life living the lie that has been told about them. There's something in you that's greater than your circumstances. There's something in you that's greater than the adversities that you're facing. In life, you're either in a problem, just left one, or headed toward one. You have greatness in you.
Every day that you wake up, remember someone else did not. You are alive for a reason. Why on earth are you here? This is your day. You've got a window. You've got another 24 hours because you may not make it to tomorrow. And I'm just wondering what you're going to do with the day. The reason why days often feel meaningless and mundane is because we are directionless. You got to get some direction. I'm just wondering, what are you going to do in this next 24 hours that you did not do? I'm just wondering if you're going to level up 2 millimeters more than you did yesterday. Are you going to get better? Are you going to get stronger? Are you going to get wiser? Are you going to see this thing differently? I'm just wondering, when are you going to see the power of 24 hours? That you did not have to wake up, that God did not have to give you another opportunity to be here, another opportunity to forgive somebody, another opportunity to let it go, another opportunity to look up and get up. I'm just wondering, when are you going to seize the opportunity? Accept where you are. Get cognizant about your money. Get cognizant about your relationships. Where are you mentally? Where are you spiritually and emotionally and financially and economically? Are you driving what you were destined to drive? Where's your health? Where's your heart? Let's get aware of where we are. This is my day to read a new book. This is my day to start a journey. This is my day to make an investment. This is my day to invest in myself. This is my day and this is my time, and it's my turn to crush this day. This is the day I learn like I never have. This is the day I invest like I never have. This is the day I take it seriously. I got one window. I may not be here tomorrow. I'm just wondering if you're going to rise and see the opportunity. Get up, get up, get up. You've got a day to conquer.
If you're a business owner,
Not going to miss this one. 1 minute away for this news to drop. All right, U.S. dollar should gain. Whether as markets collapse on the Fed's rates. Fed's signals whether sterling targets 2024 lows. All right. We are counting down the seconds. Counting down the seconds before the news drops. Just take a look at everything and see where it's at. Bounced off our zone. How does he do that? He hasn't done anything yet. Get a TP up in here. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Get ready to rumble. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pop, 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 pop. She's going. She's going. And the news is dropping, non-stopping. Look at the sellers and buyers going crazy. We can get that much wick on this thing. It's going to be a good push down. Let's just see what's happening all around the world. News is a dropping. All right, ladies and gentlemen. You know what's crazy? Wait a minute. Let me go back. Okay, nothing. Nothing from nothing. All right, we sit here, we watch, we wait, and see what happens. That's all we do. I'm watching GBP USD since we have already entered this trade. Want to see what's going to happen. It is officially the top of the hour. Two more minutes before this candle closes. 2 more minutes. So while we're waiting on this, candles are closed. We have a bearish candle right now. This candle closes bearish. We look good for a TP here. And we'll find out in less than 50 seconds. Same thing here. Pushed away from us here. AUD. It's looking good for us here. So let's just take a look. So while that is taking place, just want to kind of go with the scripture for the day. It's going to be Exodus 19:4. Scripture says, "You saw how I snatched you from the bonds of slavery, and carried you on eagle's wings, and brought you to myself." I was free, boss. I am free. So take a look at that. Consider that. Let's start to move and act like we know it. All right. I guess we just gonna have to wait it out and see what happens. Thank y'all for joining. Thank y'all for watching. I am Audi 5000. I think it just may be nap time. It just may be nap time. All right. Y'all have a good one. And if the good Lord says the same, I shall see y'all tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel.